Well, first of all, let me tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your well wishes. You have been so generous in your outpouring of love to me, and I just want to tell you thank you. And I have read so many. I think I've read them all, but every once in a while I'll scroll through and I'll find some and I'm like, oh, I didn't see this before. But I've read and I've answered many, but not all. And I just want you to know I thank you. Thank you for helping me through a few rough weeks. I am going to make some, I think my head is still a little bit funny because I can't remember what I want to say. I am going to make some cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. And the Thanksgiving is still a few days away. I'm going to make that cranberry sauce now so I can show it to you, and then I will have it ready. Cranberry sauce that I'm making is a little like a jam, really. It's kind of like a jam. I don't want it to set up real firm, and when you have leftover cranberries, you can actually freeze it, or cranberry sauce, you can go ahead and freeze it. You can put it in the fridge. It'll last for a long, long time. But this is what I have found out today. I just got back from picking up a few groceries. I got me some cranberries, and we're gonna add strawberries to ours. The recipe is coming out of the Griffiths cookbook, and I've talked to you about that lots and lots of times. We don't have the hardbound cookbook. We only have it in an ebook that can be downloaded. But that is the recipe. It's just a really simple little recipe. I got that from my sister, and I'll just show that to you, and you can write that down. But the problem is I have been looking for tapioca in the grocery stores for months, and they're always out. And I asked my little grocery store downtown today about it. I have this little grocery store I like to go to. I don't like to go into Walmart or any of those great big stores. This little thing I can pull up close to the doors and go inside and get what I need and get out. So I can't find tapioca anywhere, and I don't have any on my shelves, and I am so bummed about that. The lady at the store said, oh, she says that's one of the items that everybody stocked up on when things were kind of crazy, and they still are actually, but she says that's what everybody stocked up on, and I'm like, I don't have tapioca. So you can substitute the tapioca. You can use flour for a thickener. You can use this pectin. It's the same thing that I use to make my jams out of. You can thicken it with some gelatin. You can use cornstarch. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other things that you can use to thicken it. So we're gonna try today and make this jam without using the tapioca. And I think I'll just sprinkle in some pectin today. Look at what my apron says. Many people have eaten in this kitchen and gone on to lead normal, healthy lives. Funny. I love when people wear aprons, but I always forget to put one on. I've never been an apron wearer, but today with cranberry and a white shirt, I think I better wear an apron. So we need 2 cups of cranberries, a 1/2 cup of water, a 1/2 cup of sugar, and because I don't have any tapioca, I am going to use 2 tablespoons of this pectin. And if you don't have pectin in the house, then I would recommend the next thing, just use cornstarch. And I'm gonna use a little pectin. Pectin is actually a natural ingredient found in fruit. And now I'm going to add about 10 ounces of sliced up strawberries to this. Yes, I just added the strawberries, and I should have waited until I started cooking the cranberries, but it's not going to make any difference. We're going to cook it all together. That's just my cooking style, people. I don't read my own instructions. Okay, I think this is really funny. Many times I use a metal spoon in my metal pans, and it drives you guys crazy. I have had so many comments on how this is just like a no-no. And they worry that it's scratching my pans, but it doesn't scratch my pan. But today, so I can remain friends with you, I'm going to use my wooden spoon, and that will sound so much better to you. But don't get used to that, because I still like using my metal spoons. I've been cooking this for about 5 minutes now. Brought it up to a good boil, and the berries are starting to burst. And that's what we want, right there. We'll just keep cooking it. I've decided to sprinkle in just a little more pectin, because I don't think it's going to thicken up quite enough. If I was going to be having everybody over for Thanksgiving this year, I would just pour that into this, and I would probably do it the day before Thanksgiving and just let it sit on the cabinet, because I wouldn't want it to get too thickened in the fridge. But because it's just going to be Chad and I and Aunt Linda, I'm going to fill these little jars right here. And that's probably as much as we'll eat for Thanksgiving Day. But I will be able to leave these in the refrigerator, and they will keep nicely for clean through Christmas. So this is what did not fit in the jars. I'm just going to take a little taste of this right now. That's pretty good. And it'll taste even better when it's on a slice of turkey or a roll. So tell me down below what your plans are for Thanksgiving. Are you going to make some cranberry sauce for 2 people, or are you going to make it for 10 or 20? Are you still getting together as a big family, or is this year going to be a little quieter? For us, it's just going to be real quiet. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's knowing that my kids are taken care of, they're in their own little families and having their Thanksgiving and giving thanks in their own little homes, and I think that's wonderful. And this year, Chad and I are going to have our own Thanksgiving in our little home and give thanks, and we are so blessed that we'll have Aunt Linda with us. And I'm still eating jam. And I am going to make a video the day we have Linda. I want something to look back on. It might even just be a montage or something like that, but I want something to look back on, having this little special Thanksgiving dinner with her and Chad. We have so much to be grateful for. I can't even begin to count. And one of the things I'm grateful for is you. I love our friendship that we've developed over the years, and I appreciate your kindness towards our family. And I'm going to leave you with that, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Ooh, Sorry. Wait a minute. What are you?
Hey.
Have I lost my job here?
Well,
What are you doing?
here. Well, there's a little bit in there.
Can I get a clean spoon, or
No,
should I just use
you
this?
use that.
Oh.
Okay. My taste tester.
It's not hot, so it didn't burn my mouth. I like it.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
You've always liked cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Yep. But the best part of cranberry sauce is not on Thanksgiving Day. It's the day after.
On the sandwiches.
On a cold turkey sandwich with cranberry sauce dripped on it. But oh yeah. Yep. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.